our documentation crew. They're taking a picture of every load. They think we actually have a load.
Oh, okay.
So they're taking a picture of every load. They're documenting every truck.
Okay.
Counting the capacity of the loads. And then after they document it, the trucks will pull up and empty here. There's one about to empty right now. Tree's coming up right here. So this tree, we'll pull up to that, cut it up in pieces big enough that or small enough that our men can handle it, put it into a chipper, chip it in place.
What kind of sandwiches are you making?
Ham and cheese, bologna and cheese, and turkey.
How many are you making?
Altogether, 115-ish.
Do you have any of the bologna?
Sorry. And let me know when we get to wheat.
Okay, I will.
Strike Force, each region has a Strike Force team. It allows us to deploy assets where we're needed. When we have a storm, a tornado, ice storm in this case, we can help each other in the region. It gives us extra assets, extra people, extra equipment to help out. We estimated the debris that we had here in District 27. It was about 7,000 cubic yards, and if we just use District 27 resources to clean that up, we think it will take about 5 weeks. By adding in the extra resources from Regions 1 and 3 and using all of District 27, we think we can get it cleaned up in a week's time. So we can do a whole lot more work in a short amount of time. It was snowing, and the forecast had called for some freezing rain. It actually didn't move out as quick as they thought it would. So by the time the precipitation changed over to rain, we had probably over an inch of ice. Tree limbs started falling on a Saturday morning. And so we had a lot of tree limbs down. The local municipality said this is probably one of the worst ice storms that they had seen in years. So we started cleaning up. We had to open actually some state routes. The interstate was closed for a little while because of some power lines that were down. We used the National Guard for a few days to help us open up some state routes.
Today, well, I'm taking care of problems, so I'm delivering a truck to replace one that's down. We're delivering lunches. I am taking care of the hotel bills. I'm the incident manager with Strike Force.
You're the incident manager, so what does that mean? You're in charge of everything?
I'm in charge of everything with Strike Force, yes. We have 7 different teams. We have 2 teams doing the same type operation. They have grade alls, and they'll be loading brush into trucks, and we're hauling that to the dump areas. So we're hauling today to the 307 unmanned rest area. The third team is 2 chipping crews who are going on the interstate, and they're chipping the debris on the interstate in place. So we're actually chipping that, leaving it as mulch on the interstate. The rest of the teams are all support. So we have one team dedicated to documentation. We have a mechanic team, which is pretty much our garage, and a guy from Region 3 who came up. And then the last team is to provide the food. This is the meat and potatoes of the operation. This is where we're loading all the trucks. The guys on the ground workers are having to saw the pieces up into 10 or 12 foot long pieces so we can fit them in the trucks. So we're loading the trucks here, we're taking them to our unmanned rest area at 307 to dump. So it's just a continuous operation. We're loading here, dumping them at 307 and keeping on going. So the trucks are coming in, we're recording for FEMA reimbursement. That's why the platform is here. So at the platform, they're taking a picture of the license plate, they're taking a picture of each truck, they're documenting the percent that it's full, where it came from, so the route, county, so a picture of the load. We have everything documented for FEMA reimbursement. So once they get there, they'll come through, we go to the far end, and that's where we're dumping, stacking it up as high as we can, and then they go for another load.